Everyone, I go by the name AY with the double O. You're welcome to another episode of Uncensored on AFRICUNIA TV, where we spill all the juicy details and tell it to you raw. This episode is brought to you by AFRICUNIA Bank, your #1 cryptocurrency plug. Like I always say, this program is rated 18+, so if you're below 18, you should definitely click onto the next video. On this program, freedom of expression is allowed, so we're allowed to say it as it is. And on the show with me, I have what I like to call a complete package. I have Dumebi here on the show with me. Hi, Dumebi. Complete package now. How did they not kidnap you on your way here? Just tell me, how did you not get kidnapped? How did you make it down here?
No comments.
No comments. It's good. You look good, by the way. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
So in the program today, we're going to talk something about sex tapes.
Do you have one?
You definitely have one. From your look, your is very deep.
I definitely have one.
You have one, or you've recorded one, or you have a sex tape story. We're going to be talking about sex tapes, and we're going to be talking about office romance. All of you that like to hook up with a fine boy in your office or a pretty lady at your office, we're going to be discussing your matter right here. We're going to be breaking some tables. But then, what's your take on sex tapes? What do you think about sex tapes?
Personally, I feel like it's your choice. It's a choice. Everybody has their choice to make.
So it's okay to have a sex tape?
I'm not saying it's okay.
All right.
I mean, if someone else is okay with it, doesn't mean I have to be okay with it.
So if you're not okay with it and your partner wants to record a sex tape, how do you?
It's not. Work.
Okay,
that cannot happen.
Personally, I feel like sex tapes, if you are an adult, 18, 21, whatever the age is, 18 is the legal age, or no, 18 is the legal age, but Nigerian parents will give you like till 21. Regardless of the age, I feel like if you are an adult, you have every right, to do whatever you want to do. But I still feel like sex is a private activity.
Exactly. So I sometimes I do not understand why two adults would be making out and you're recording yourselves. What do you want to use it for? Do you want to sell it?
It happens.
It's a different thing if it's porn.
Okay.
If it's porn, you know that, okay, they are selling their market, that is understandable. But if you're talking of sex tape between two people, I mean, your partners, why are you recording yourselves?
People have different reasons why they do it. Sometimes for some, it's a sexual fantasy.
You're getting
you want
one
to see
side
how
right,
you look.
or one,
sometimes you're really not sure of your expression, especially for a lady, doggy and stuff. You can't see the guy's, facial expression. Maybe at that point, you just want to, you want to look at what.
Okay, so can I throw this question?
Okay.
So are you telling me that every expression being made is the same?
It's not the same, but I want to see that expression. I want to see if you're enjoying it, because how can I be backing you and then you're doing whatever it is you're doing at the back? I don't know what it looks like. I'm not saying that I do sex tapes, but people have different fantasies. For most people, I think it is just a fantasy, something that they've just imagined. Of course, you watch porn, you see how beautiful it looks. I don't watch porn.
Beauty? You just said
I don't watch porn.
Beautiful. Okay.
Of course, you see, like some porns are really nice. I'm not talking about like the Nigerian.
If you don't watch it, how? Wait, you're contradicting yourself.
People tell me about this.
People tell you.
They just call me and they say,
and they say porn is beautiful.
I've seen this thing and it looks really nice. Especially those white girls and doing their stuff. It is, it's. Sex itself is a bit ugly. I'm not going to lie. But
sex is what?
It's kind of ugly. Sort of, if you think about, being in the flesh and all of that. But then looking at you watch porn and then you also want to see what you would look like being in this.
That's why it's different. That's why I said porn is different.
Now, the sex tape is not even like the important question is, do you trust your partner enough to have a sex tape with?
Very good question. I don't think, to be honest, I can't. I do not see myself.
Look at the person that you're dating now. Reflect. The person that you're dating presently. Do you trust the person enough to record a sex tape with?
I do not. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about my relationship status. Okay. But if you were to ask me, I don't think I would I would want to do that. Yeah.
Why?
So this is not about trust right now, because if you look at it critically, anybody, literally anybody, can handle your phone.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And you never can tell. Before you say Jack Robinson, that the video is out.
And once you even delete stuff,
and you start asking yourself, how did the video go out? Sometimes you deliver, okay, see what Google is doing now. You delete something, it goes to your Google Drive. For those that uses iPhone. It goes to iCloud. Do you understand? So you can't tell some of these things the way it works, to be honest. Some people, okay, so I don't want to bring up, don't worry, don't let us.
Let us worry. Don't let us just know. You have to say it. You can. I know secret.
Okay, so this is no, it's no secret. I mean, the whole world saw Tiwa Savage's you know.
It's not me that.
It's not you, but I mean, I'm sorry to say, but that it came out. It came out, yeah. What happened? Who recorded that? It is either her or her guy. One of the two did that, and you saw what happened. I'm sure that happened by a mistake. I don't know. I can't even. You know,
they both looked carried away in whatever they were doing.
At the end of the day, what happened? It went out. That's what I'm saying.
More bad because she's a mom, she has a son, and then your children, of course, would grow up one day.
And the funny thing about
they would not see these things.
The funny thing about issues like this is society, to be honest, sometimes are not fair on the woman. So if you have a sex tape, it takes two to tango. And a sex tape comes out, you're not even bothered. Tiwa Savage own is an typical example. Nobody's talking about the guy. Nobody cares about who he is, what he looks like, or whatever. It's about, even in the Bible, when the woman that committed adultery, what happened? It was the woman that they brought out. So in our society, that's why things like this, you have to be careful. I don't know how to explain it, but I do not see myself recording myself. Ew. I can't do that. From a place of no. My dear, trust me. I cannot do that. Nah, I can't. I do not see myself having a sex tape.
Welcome back, guys. This is still Uncensored on AFRICUNIA TV, and this show is brought to you by AFRICUNIA Bank, your #1 cryptocurrency plug. Before we went on a break, we're going to talk about office romance, but then Dumigwe, remember something: sex tape and how it affects the female gender, you know, and then there's less attention on even the male gender. Nobody cares about who the guy is.
Yeah.
I remember when Cross, you know, brought out his stuff on Snapchat, and then everybody saw it. It didn't even take 2 days. Before
less than 24
and then
hours,
the story was
and then
Tiwa Savage, it felt like in the next throughout this 2022 we're still going to be hearing about it, though like the gist as you know is still, but people have these videos on their phones, people save these videos. You would not see any lady with maybe Cross's picture or so on their phones.
I don't know why they do that. It doesn't make any sense to me, you know,
because it takes two to tango. It's an act between two people. So why is it like, oh, she's the lady, she's the bitch, she's the this because she recorded a sex tape?
Well, it's not just society. Like I said before, even in the Bible, you know, the woman that was caught committing adultery, till today, we do not know who that man is. It was only the woman that you know, that was attacked. I don't know. Society, just the way society has boxed up a woman when it comes to issue like this, you know, it beats me. Sometimes I tend to ask myself, like, there's some things that naturally I do not see myself doing as a woman, to be honest, even if I want to do them. Because by the time you think about what society would say, and, you know, they start judging your morality. When a woman is pregnant, exactly. When a woman is pregnant, they do not look at the guy. It's the woman that is always affected. I remember this woman's story. I was watching the interview, Ada Ame, that lost her only child. Okay, so now this is where I'm going to with that story. Okay. She got pregnant at an early age of about 14 or thereabouts. So that story did not tell us what happened to the guy.
No, at all.
Her father literally threw her out of the house because, according to her, she said they lived in an army barracks. So you were thrown out.
And the most interesting part of that story, she hid the identity of the man.
From her father. She had to go through life, the whole drama of raising a child alone at an early age of 15. That story did not tell us what happened to the guy. Now, I know a lot of people watch this and feel like, oh, feminism and blah, blah, blah. I'm not a feminist. Are you listening? Hello? I'm not a feminist. I'm just stating the obvious. Because, to be honest,
I brought you maybe to the show. Who is this person?
I don't know. It's just what, no, it's the truth. That's the truth. It's just what society has conditioned it to be like. Women. Because at the end of the day, these are two adults that, you know, they did something.
Let's talk about the disadvantage of these sex tapes. You know, what happens when your partner serves you breakfast and you have you have a gallery, like 1,000 nude pictures already on his phone, you have videos, you have all of those moments. What happens when he says that, okay, I'm not interested?
Okay, so it's like you saying, oh, today Ayo, you say you're getting married, but at the back of your head you're planning for divorce. Oh. You understand?
Yeah, I get it.
Exactly. So that's one of the disadvantage. Imagine me having a sex tape now and tomorrow we have a fight or
and then you have another partner and you've dated like 5 men even before marriage. How many? You should just like put it up there, like you have a movie already.
And some people are not matured enough to handle situations like this. So because you're upset, so it's either you caught your partner cheating or, to be honest, men do not handle cheating well as much as women do. That's the truth. Yes. I don't care whatever you say.
I've been there.
Men do not handle it. That's the truth. A woman would cheat under your nose and you won't know. You won't know. But a man, I don't know.
The signs are everywhere. You're seeing God do today. You're seeing air flying around tomorrow.
You know, so don't let us digress, but it is what it is. I mean, it's what the society has. So
speaking on office romance, now the heart wants what he wants. But if he wants one of your co-workers, please run. I'm telling you, but run away. Like
you seem like you're speaking from experience.
I've seen people that have done it. It's not like I've not been there, but I've seen it happen, and I've seen it gets really messy. It's the same way some people will tell you they don't mix pleasure. At the time when I was looking for a job, I had a male friend who could hire me, but said that I don't mix business. And like what pleasure? I'm not even doing anything. But obviously he liked me at that point and would not even like for anything. I don't work for me because I'm attracted, and I don't know what it will seem like if we start working together. I don't mix work and pleasure. Pleasure it has not started, but from day one it just cancelled it, like because I like you, I don't want to work with you.
It works for some people and it doesn't work for some people. I've seen successful marriages where both partners work in the same organization. When it comes to the office, business, nobody, and in most cases, the woman is always the head. So it takes the grace of God, to be honest, for a man to actually, because when it comes to ego, a man and his ego, regardless of who you are, you're my wife. To him, you're my wife at home, you're my wife in the office. But some men do not, they seem to forget that the office is the office, the home is the home. And it takes, if this is where you say, when we want to talk about submission, a man should make it easy for a woman to submit. Don't just come and say, oh, you want a woman to submit to you and you're not making it easier for her. So when it comes to office romance, different strokes for different, how do they say that in English though?
Different strokes for different people.
For different folks. Yeah, that's how they say it. So it works for some people and it doesn't work for some people. Some people know how to handle office romance. You're in the office, you come to work, you don't need all those extra. Why some women overdo it?
True.
Some women overdo it. So if you're dating somebody or even in marriage, when it comes to the office, you should also respect your man, to be honest. Because it almost seems like you're marrying somebody or you're dating somebody. So because you're above that person, even in terms of pay, you're above the person, you would, want to step on the person's feet or the head or, want to show all of that. So like I said, it has its own advantage, disadvantage. Have I been in situations like that? Office romance?
Yes.
No, I haven't. No. So
I want us to round up with if that person is worth it. Like is it worth, because I feel like relationships is war on its own, because it takes a lot of commitment, it takes your time, it's stressful on its
own. It takes two people to make it work.
So I want us to round up with that. What happens if that person is like truly worth it? Like, can you go all the way for that person? Office romance itself is a lot of work. It puts like a lot of stress, extra work. Having to see that person every day and work. Is it really worth it? Like,
if you believe, or if you feel like it's worth it. I have a very close friend that I know that they were working together in a bank. I'm not going to mention the bank. Both the guy and the girl. What happened? At the end of the day, they wanted to get married. The office romance started from the office. Yeah. They wanted to get married. But office rules, one person has to resign. Guess who resigned?
Who resigned?
The man.
Beautiful.
And as we speak, the lady is still in the bank. The man has no job. I'm talking about their marriage is almost 4 years and the guy is still jobless.
That's a lot.
It takes a man that has how do I put it now? Because a lot of men feel like, no, it's the woman that will leave the job for me.
I feel like men, they've really hurt you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, have I? I'm not attacking. I didn't attack the men.
We're definitely going to share that story with us. We're going to take a quick break now, and when we come back, maybe we'll be sharing, because she's really bitter. I don't know
what you're talking about.
Maybe we'll be sharing some of our stories, our experiences with us. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. This is still Uncensored on AFRICUNIA TV, proudly brought to you by AFRICUNIA Bank, your #1 cryptocurrency plug. And it's been an amazing one on the show, maybe I must say, from your experiences to all the sex tapes your sex tapes and everything. You shared some with us. The viewers, they would watch it. They would definitely see it. You share a lot of experiences with us. So finally, maybe I want to ask you this. What do you look out for in a man? Any man that you're currently dating, or if there's somebody that is around the corner trying to say hi to, maybe I like you or this or that. What do you look out for in your man? What are the qualities that you look out for in your man?
I look out for a man that makes me laugh. Yeah, very important.
I thought you were going to say money first, because everybody is trying to avoid sapa and all of that stuff.
I know, I get that, to be honest. I mean, who doesn't want money, you know? But at the end of the day, money is not happiness. That's the truth. You might disagree, but it is what it is. So yeah, I look out for a man who makes me laugh, who respects me. Do you know what it means for a man to actually respect a lady? It takes a lot.
Take care of her.
Well, all of that, all join.
Important.
Yeah, money is obviously important.
Money is #1.
A man that puts family first. You know,
you are ready for marriage.
Above every other. I'm just saying, I'm a family person. You know, so it's not about marriage or anything. Because truth be told, whatever you do, no matter what happens, family will always be there for you.
For you.
Do you understand? So yeah, a man who puts family first, obviously hardworking. You got to bring money to the table, baby. So. Yes, hustle, a man that knows, how to...
Daily bread.
Yeah, daily bread is very, very important. It doesn't matter. Yeah, obviously, I'll bring something to the table. Because, yes, I hustle too, I work too.
Bring it to the table.
But, yes,
it
takes two to tango. I'm of the opinion that you should, as a woman, bring something to the table. It doesn't mean that you have to give the man everything that you've got, but support. Even the Bible says the woman is what? It's a support. We're meant to support the men, So yeah, that's just it basically. At the end of the day, like you said, money does
it's very important.
Very important.
Maybe I said it all. Like, if you enjoyed the show, guys, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And please leave a comment for us. Leave a comment for us. What do you think on sex tapes? What do you think about office romance? Let me know what you think about it. I go by the name AY with the double O, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.